How to set up a $1,000 coaching program. Or, how to build a $100,000 business. 1. The following information is for marketers ready to start their own coaching program. However, anyone could take the knowledge contained within to build their own $100,000 business from scratch. Bottom line, whether you're ready to take on coaching clients or you're just getting started, this information is for you. There are practically unlimited ways you can set up a coaching program in hundreds of different niches. Obviously, I can't cover all the possibilities, so I'm going to outline one strategy that you can almost certainly begin implementing and teaching almost immediately, and it's this: list building. Every aspiring marketer knows he needs to build a list because that's where the money is. Untold products have been sold showing people how to build and monetize lists. And yet there are thousands upon thousands of would-be marketers who simply don't seem to be able to take that first step and set up their own list-building system. So here's what you can offer them: a complete start-to-finish list-building system that they can continue to use for years to come. In fact, you can even promise them a certain number of subscribers by a certain time frame once you get this process down. 2. What you will be doing is showing them step by step exactly how the entire list building system works, as well as helping them to get their list built. Whether you build it for them, have them do it, or outsource is up to you and should be made clear from the onset. You could charge one price if they build it themselves under your direction, and charge extra if you do it or if you have it outsourced. Now then, here's the foundation you'll want to lay with your clients from the start. 1. Caution. This first item might not seem important, but I've found that it's actually the number one step that sets your clients on the path to success. Without this, their own self-doubt can wreak havoc, especially if you are having them do their own work, which, by the way, is the method I recommend rather than doing the work for them. So what is the first step? Building their confidence that what you are teaching them will absolutely, positively work, because it does. Let them know that if they follow your instructions and do the work, they will absolutely, positively succeed. Their success won't be based on how good they are at marketing, but rather a proven system. 3. That has been working since the dawn of the internet. Using this system is no different than turning a key in a new car. Regardless of who turns the key, the car will run. Period. 2. Let them know they need to forget fads for right now and simply follow your instructions. How do basketball players get good at the game? By practicing the fundamentals like free throw shots. List building is no different. If they want newfangled marketing techniques, they can add them later once they learn the tried and true, proven fundamentals. In other words, they need to focus. 3. You'll be teaching them to create their own paid sales funnel. This funnel will bring in traffic to build their list while producing enough immediate income to cover costs. They don't even need to make a profit at this point, they simply need to break even. The profit comes from the mailing list they are building. 4. They can expect that once they get their system in place, their daily activity will look like this. A. Buy one or more solo ads. B. Keep a careful eye on conversion stats. The 4. Object here is to break even. If a solo ad isn't doing that, something needs tweaking. C. Write an email to their list. D. That's it. Simple, right? Even someone working a full-time job will have time to do this. Now we'll cover what you'll be coaching your clients to do, step by step. If you're not proficient at any of these steps yourself, you can find plenty of videos and information on the net to help you along. 1. Create a very good reason for people to opt into your client's list. The more specific the better. For example, discover how to make money online is not going to convert nearly so well as discover how this retired kindergarten teacher averages $352 a day in 30 minutes by simply playing games on Facebook. The incentive to opt into the list should be every bit as good as a paid product, if not better. If using PLR, it's got to be Prime PLR and it should be renamed and given a new cover. The best option is to create a totally unique product available nowhere else. since this tends to increase opt-ins as 5. Well as lending instant credibility to your client. Here's an advanced tactic. Offer 2 incentives to opt-in. The first is immediately delivered, the second is drip-fed over a period of days or weeks. First, this provides incentive for the subscriber to give their very best email address so they can receive the rest of the incentive. Second, this also provides your client with a marvelous reason to write to their new list members daily. And third, it conditions new subscribers to open and read the emails they receive from your client. 2. Build a squeeze page. Simple often outconverts fancy. Think of it this way: the more you say, the more excuses you might be giving them not to opt in. That said, simply asking for an email address without proper incentives does not work. You should have a great headline that arouses desire for the incentive as well as curiosity. A headline with 3 to 7 bullet points tends to work brilliantly when well written. If using a photo, do not use the standard photos everyone else uses. Instead, have the client either find something unique and captivating, or get them to use their own photo. 6. Advanced tactic: write the squeeze page before creating the opt-in incentive. Yes, this does sound backwards, but it can have an amazing effect on your opt-in rate. Rather than trying to write a headline and bullet points about an existing product, you're now free to embellish and get ultra-creative. Of course, the incentive will have to meet or exceed their expectations, so some moderation is necessary. But this technique can add another 10 to 20% to the conversion rate if executed properly. Does your client need ideas for the incentive? Show your client how to research forums to see what people are asking. Teach them how to search Twitter for keywords and find tweets in real time about the topic. It's good to make a copy and paste file of these questions and tweets for inspiration. 3. Track and test the squeeze page. Without getting too far ahead of ourselves, you'll want to teach your clients the importance of tracking and testing, especially on the headline. A 5% increase in conversions can result in an added 500 subscribers for every 10,000 people who visit the squeeze page. Plus, the better the squeeze page converts, the easier it is to monetize the funnel to the point of 7. Breaking even or making a profit. And when you have a high converting squeeze page, you also have more options when it comes to buying traffic. On the other hand, if a squeeze page is converting dismally, then only the very best traffic will result in a break-even point, thereby severely limiting paid traffic sources to only a handful that convert high enough to make it pay. 4. Here are key points to optimizing this process. Set the autoresponder to single opt-in. Losing a third of the subscribers from the very start because they don't double opt-in is simply not an option. Once the visitor opt-ins, immediately take them to an upsell page. In other words, once they enter their email address and click submit, the very next page they see is the upsell. Deliver your incentive via email. This keeps them focused on the upsell page. At the top of the upsell page, let them know the incentive will arrive in their email box in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Of course, if you're linking directly to an affiliate page, you won't be able to do this. 8. But as your clients progress, they should create their own upsell. This way they keep 100% of the purchase price, rather than only getting an affiliate commission. This makes it even easier to break even and even profit as they build their list. In the email the new subscriber receives, send them to a download page that contains one or more additional offers. This will make the funnel even more profitable, and of course more profits mean more money to use in further list building. Don't stress about how pretty the opt-in form looks or what the button says. Instead, focus time and energy on the headline. This is where the real increases in conversions are made. If you're not the least bit technical and don't feel you can teach others how to build a squeeze page, then either buy software that does it for you, or outsource it. Do not let squeeze page building stand in your or your client's way. 9. Just to be clear, the point of the upsell and the products you offer on the download page aren't to make a profit, they're to cover costs. If a profit is made, so much the better. But the goal here is to at the very least break even so that the list is built for free. The real profit is made when your client repeatedly markets to the list, without burning it out, of course. 5. Let's talk about the upsell. This is the product offer the new subscriber sees as soon as they hit the submit button to get the incentives and join your client's list. The upsell